March 11th, a day in which chaos and uncertainty overtook Japanese people. While mass confusion ensued after the earthquake and tsunami, there were rapid relief and rescue efforts from around the world. From America, U.S. Navy 7th Fleet dispatched Operation Tomodachi, and from here in Los Angeles, rescue efforts were quickly brought in. Tonight we are honored to have with us Chief Patrick Rohaley, Battalion Chief of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. Chief Rohaley helped lead the urban search and rescue team dispatched to Japan within 24 hours of the March 11th earthquake for a 9-day deployment. This 74-member elite team of the California Task Force 2 was one of 2 regional missions sent from the United States. In those days, immediately following the disaster, the group's mere presence boosted morale, and its knowledge and experience were invaluable to Japan coming to grips with the massive scale of the disaster. Japan deeply appreciates the work of the LA County Rescue Team. May I ask Chief Rohaley and his team to please come up to the stage.
Good evening. My name is Pat Rohaley. I was the team leader for the 74-person urban search and rescue team that responded here from Los Angeles County. And actually some of the other rescue team members are here. Some of my colleagues are here in the audience tonight. But maybe didn't want to come up on stage. But they are here with us as well. Part of this is celebrating some of the recovery efforts that have taken place in Japan and the ongoing recovery efforts that continue today. Our team deployed to northern part of Japan immediately after the earthquake. Within just a few hours of returning home, several team members from the New Zealand earthquake, we were dispatched to Japan. We responded with support of the U.S. government, the Department of U.S. Aid, and responded to Meswa Air Force Base in the northern portion of Japan. We arrived there on March 13th. Once we determined, when we got there, once we determined where our resources were needed by the local government, we departed by helicopter and by truck convoys for about 6 hours down to the area of Ofinato. Ofinato is a port city along the eastern coast of Japan. And we arrived there and immediately went to work where the local Ofinato Fire Department and dignitaries asked us to go to work. And we initially saw quite a bit of devastation. There was just total destruction of the shoreline structures and that entire community, both industrial and residential. And if you look at some of these buildings around here, these buildings are of a height that would have been underwater in the areas that we were working, within about a half a mile's distance from the shoreline. And so you can just imagine the type of devastation that was dealt to the community of Ofinato. And we went in there and did several searches and looked for potential rescue opportunities to save lives and or assist with the inevitable issue of body recovery for those that did not survive. And there were some amazing things that we experienced when we did that. In the community of Ofinato, at the time we're doing search operations, there were residents in the community starting to work on their homes to rehab their homes. The resilience of the people that live in Ofinato and Kamaishi, which is another community that we worked in, was just awe-inspiring to see these people recovering in the manner that they did. They took efforts into their own hands, we didn't see some of the things that we might see in some areas that we've responded to around the world, like looting and fighting and what have you. The people of Japan were just tremendous in their support for each other, their sense of community. The people in Ofanato grouped together, even though there was rationing and other issues going on, to help the community during this time immediately following this disaster was just incredible. And the hospitality, we were there to help them, but they were trying to help us as we were there and make sure that we had things that we needed and make sure we were comfortable. And those are some of the things that we experienced while we were in Japan with this team. We were able to help the community. We were able to achieve the activities that they had requested of our team, the services that they requested. And the majority of the damage that we experienced was not from the earthquake, but from the tsunami. And like I said, how high the water was, you can understand what a tremendous force that would be on anybody in those structures or vehicles or even water vessels. But the main thing that we wanted to share with you tonight was just our admiration for the resilience of the people of Japan and their strength during such a time of devastation to a great portion of their community. And it was certainly our honor as the Los Angeles County Fire Department, Urban Search and Rescue Team. California Task Force 2 was able to respond out in a very short period of time, get there early on in the disaster, and provide what aid we could. But just as much as we went there to provide them assistance, they provided us with some great support and also lessons learned that we can come back here, right back to California and use in our local community here in Los Angeles. Again, it was our honor as Los Angeles County to respond, and we just wish the best for those that are still there in the recovery mode. As we've met one gentleman from Ofanato Fire Department tonight, Yoshihiro, we met him tonight and we discussed about how they're recovering, but it's nice to see him here as a representative of that community and that good things are being done, and it's an honor to be part of that. Thank you for having us tonight.
Thank you very much, Chief Rohaley and the LA County Rescue Team. In the wake of disaster, we received much support from everyone here today. Lastly, a message to everyone from the host of today's event, Consulate-General of Japan, Tsunami.
Good evening, and thank you very much for coming to this event. March 11th is the day which we Japanese people will never forget. An earthquake with seismic magnitude of 9.0 and the resulting tsunami with maximum height of 60 feet struck Japan and left devastating damage. However, we saw silver linings. Namely, the disaster made us discover one important thing. We are not alone in the world. After the earthquake, Japan has received enormous relief, support, and warm encouragement from around the world, in particular from the United States. Just as Mr. Rohaley mentioned, his team, Los Angeles County Urban Search and Rescue Team, within 24 hours after the strike of earthquake, departed for Japan. And the U.S. military conducted massive relief operation called Tomodachi, mobilizing over 24,000 personnel and 24 vessels, including USS Ronald Reagan, and countless organizations and individuals made fundraising and extended enormous support and encouragement message to the people of Japan. So this warm support was deeply engraved in the hearts of the people of Japan, and I'd like to, on behalf of the old people of Japan, express our wholehearted gratitude. Thank you, friends in Los Angeles. Thank you, friends in Southern California. And thank you so much, friends in the United States. With their friendship and support, Japan is moving forward. Thank you very much. And to conclude today's event, we'd like to show you a short video which conveys the message of the people of disaster-affected area to you. Once again, thank you very much.
What does Japanese government and people think of traditional Japanese Budo, and are they really continuing promoting all Japanese Budo?
Well, actually, I myself, though I'm an expert, though I don't have a black belt, I used to go to the karate school, and when I was a high school boy.
What style of karate?
Shotokan. Shotokan. And when I was a high school boy, judo was a compulsory subject. So we Japanese are familiar with Budo, and we believe that Budo is good for, how can I say, spiritual training. Having said that, and we expect that the Japanese Budo will be more prevalent all over the world. But I understand, other Budos, say Taekwondo and several other Budos are good as well.
I heard that the Japanese government right now encouraging traditional Budo programs right now in school, installing it programs so the kids can continue practicing either judo or karate, but they're really encouraging right now in every school to promote some kind of Budo form.
Actually, as now I'm in abroad, I'm not 100% sure what is the current policy of Japanese government. But anyhow, the Budo has been the compulsory subject. So we are sure this would continue.
Well, thank you. We were visited last week the concert, Arigato from Japan. It was very, very nicely done. We enjoyed it. I brought my whole family, and we really appreciate the quality of the concert. Thank you very much.
I'd like to pay respect to the organization's activity, and I hope that more people will become more familiar with the Japanese
culture, which is very important. Thank you very much. Thank you.